Hey guys, it's Saturday. I'm going to try to move my light just a little bit to get that spot off of there and not blind everybody. Hopefully that works. So I hope everyone's having an awesome crafty week. So do you guys remember me talking about the whole no mojo and I feel blah and no motivation, and y'all remember that? Yeah, I think I can't talk about that anymore. And here's my reason why. I've been talking to my buddy Kim, and we've been crafting together, and it's been awesome and amazing, and I've been working without even realize that I'm working. So I'm going to show you a couple things. It's going to be a short video tonight, and I know I say that all the time, and it usually ends up being an hour of me just doing a lot of this, but my desk is a huge mess because I'm almost finished with the project that I'm working on now. I racked my brain and racked my brain and racked my brain and thought, I don't know what I'm doing a video on tonight. So tonight is just going to be a project share of what I've done this week. Kim asked me to make her 2 hot air balloons, and she commissioned me for them, which I was so excited. So I made her 2 of them. They are with princess paper. If you guys remember me showing you that last week. And I don't know if you can see, can I turn this light without, blinding anybody? Maybe? Is that helpful? Kind of? So there's a little purple bird down there because her favorite color is purple. I have one all in pink with a little bit of mint green in there. Pink pearls, some lace, some more bling down here with the flowers, butterflies, and then when her granddaughter peeks in here, she can see little princesses in there. It's kind of hard to see on camera because they're little, and I'm going to have to take my heat tool to it to get the rest of the, the glue stringy thingies off. But so I made this one. I'm really excited at how it came out. And then I made a purple one. So there's this guy. So another purple birdie in there, if you can see it shining. And a bunch of purple flowers in there that I bought from Saw Store. Butterflies, purple trim with purple bling. And again, purple based paper, and then I went through and recut out all the papers and just laid them in on top. I cut them out just as a little bit smaller than what the purple base was, because the purple base is what I cut out with my template, and then I made the inner pieces smaller, so I attached those on the inside, if that makes sense. I hope it does. If not, and you have any questions, just, feel free to comment down below, or PM me and I'll try to explain it in case anyone's wondering. But yeah, I gotta hit that with my heat tool. And then those are on their way to her. I'm so excited. Okay, and then we all remember us talking about Linda with the mini albums. So a lot of you made comments and said, she made the deal that she made and I should follow through with the deal that she wanted, and her and I have been chit-chatting back and forth. So if you know anybody who wants to buy those Tim Holtz things, remember these guys that I went through and paper pieced, and created flaps for, and the tabs. If you know anybody who wants one, let me know. They're papered up, ready to go. All you gotta do is embellish it. I'm just probably gonna sell them. I have no use for them. So yeah, if anyone wants to private message me or comment down below, I don't know what to do with them, and I have about 25, 26 of them just sitting there, and I think 5 of them I just cut the chipboard out, but I didn't paint, I didn't paper, or anything like that. I think I have 5 or 6 of them that are still plain, but cut and ready to go. So, because she opted to allow me to sell those, or do whatever it is that I can do with them to try to make a little bit of money from them, she sent me a little extra money so I could buy more paper, more tape, things that I would need to make the albums, and I've been on a roll. So, here's the first one that I made. And this was in, I was supposed to look up her numbers. Doggone it. Cheryl, I am so sorry. It is Cheryl, and her YouTube channel is Deli Girl 19 something. You know what? Give me 2 seconds because it's going to drive me crazy, and I would feel so bad if I did not give credit where credit is due. And I know exactly who I learned this from, so I want to make sure, because she did just such an amazing job with her, where am I going? Deli Girl 1961. Her name is Cheryl, and I went through and watched her tutorial. This one here, I followed her to the T. I literally, step by step by step, I followed her. Because when I tried to make another mini album, I made it look like the Tim Holtz one, and that's not what I wanted. I like the vertical albums. Why, I don't know, but I like the vertical albums more than I do the horizontal ones. And the first album I made was horizontal. So I went back and started doing more research and trying to figure out, try to retrain myself on how to make the vertical ones. So this one says, all the best moments are the moments I'm with family. There's dragonflies, and this paper line is the Recollections Habitat. The spine paper I bought from Tuesday Morning. It was in a 25 pack. And then this is seam binding that she sent me. Some Michaels fabric flowers, some K & Company. That's what these guys are. I had to think for a minute because I threw away the package. So they're kind of plain Jane on the inside, which I'm okay with. I think my biggest problem with the last albums that I was trying to make is that I was over-embellishing everything and they were getting really chunky, and I've just come to terms with that's just not me. That's not my type of album. So I made little, you know, pieces where they would lift up. Another K & Company, little tabs that just pull out. And then, like with this one, I did the punch. I was really proud of myself because I'm actually using my punches because I haven't used those since, you know, I bought them. These ones pull out. This one flips open, and this has got a little booklet in it. And then some more K & Company, some bling. I actually bought that from Michaels. It was the bling that you would put on a cell phone, and I just use that for that. I don't think that one pulls out, no. This side pulls out. So this side opens and also pulls out. And this side. And this one was just kind of, this is actually attached to this page. It was supposed to flip the other way, and I goofed when I was, yeah, because, you know. And then this part, you know, you can stick a tag underneath that. But anyways, like I said, this was supposed to open this way and then open again, and I stuck it on the wrong side, but that's alright, it works. And then I made a couple tabs here. I'm really, really happy with the way these came out. And like I said, she made it so easy to follow and just so simple that I just went with it and started going. This one flips up, if you guys can see that okay. And down. This one comes over, and again, you can stick, you know, if she wants to stick a little picture behind here or journaling card, it would help if I'm in frame. This part pulls out. And then, again, these are all, now she used magnets on hers. I did not. And I probably should have, but I don't know. Anywho, so these are just little flips. And another flip with a pocket that she can add stuff. I'm probably going to put a tag in here. I forgot to add one in here. I'm actually going to put something like that so it sticks out and above so it reminds me, just so that way she can see that, you know, there's something there. This is also another tag that comes out. And see, this is what I felt like was missing from the first albums that I was making, because I felt like every page looked identical and it was driving me crazy. So that comes open. And again, tick that behind there. And all, oh, that one's actually glued down, but the butterfly is not. That's what it was. So she can stick something behind there. That comes out. This comes up, if you guys can see that. And then this one comes down, which I thought was awesome. Plenty of room for pictures there. And then again, this tab pulls out. And then the one thing she requested was the waterfall. Now, I mean, more than welcome, of course, to go watch her video. If you don't, here's a little tip and trick that I wanted to share because I was very, very excited about it. I used to have a really, really hard time with waterfalls. I could never get them straight. Once it got stuck down, it was stuck down, it was crooked, I couldn't. She gives a tip on how to do her waterfalls, and what she does is, and this is the reason why I left this one empty, is because when she does her waterfalls, instead of adding the tape, now I'm confused, hold on, where's my, okay, so here's the next piece, right? This is going to go under this one. Now this might sound really simple, and a lot of you are going to go, duh, didn't you know that? No, I didn't. So that's why I'm sharing it. OMG, I put that on the wrong flippin' side. I'm so glad I only did one. Okay, so I'm going to have to rip that up and fix it. But anywho, I would stick all of my tape down to the back of this and then try to stick it down, and then my centerpiece would get stuck and it would get crooked and I couldn't pull it back up. What she does is she actually lays her tape down on her base and then puts this on top so it's easier to adjust it, at least for me. Genius. Simplest adjustment, totally makes it easy. I am so, because my page goes this way, I'm such a dork. Anywho, I'm glad I caught that before I just kept going on and on. So, and then here's my back page. Oh, I don't know why I'm flipping it around. You guys are the right side way now. Just kidding. And then, like I said, some seam binding just to kind of match the colors and pages of the book. So that was one down. And then I made this one here. Make every moment count. This is a Prima flower. These are the Recollections flowers. This is one from Saw's store. Some seam binding here. These are Recollections pearl bling that I got when I first started crafting a few years ago. Well, how long has it been? Year and a half? Somewhere in there. This is at Tuesday Mornings. This right here is the Prima Lady Bird. And I had to kind of mix and match because I didn't have enough. I had enough paper, but I didn't want to keep repeating paper. But it's the what did I just say? Lady Bird, Lady Song? Something like that by Prima. Found it at Tuesday Morning for $2.99 for an A4 pad, so I was really excited about it. This one here is Mary Higgins. Mary Higgins? Why does that not sound right? Oh, I threw my little sheet thingy away. But anyways, it was the hot buy that you got, that we all bought from Tuesday Mornings. Not Tuesday Morning. Oh my goodness gracious. Michael's? It was this pack? I lost the little strip thingy. Mary Higgins? Is that right? I don't know. Well, anywho. So, I mixed these two, and I thought they actually worked really well together. Got a couple tags in this one from the paper line. This is actually a Recollections flower that I got on clearance, which was awesome. Now these ones, I took Cheryl's idea, but I didn't look directly at the first one that I did. I went, okay, she added a flap here and she added a flap there, and I just kind of started doing my own thing with the things that she taught me. So this one pulls out, and it's a full tag, because I didn't show you that on the first one. Slips back in and makes a little fold. Here's another little booklet. And this one comes over and flips out. That one pulls out. And some more tags. These all came from the paper line. Some more Recollection flowers. The one behind that I actually made myself. And then this one's got the pull-out tag there. That flips over. And then she did this in her book, and I don't know how I missed it in the original one, so I tried to keep it in mind so I could use it. Just little, journaling spots that she can add little photos, or and this one's actually got lines on it. Another little booklet here. Whoops. And these papers here were kind of random. They just came from my stash. And that folds open in there. I just had so much fun making these. This was a little strip. And man, like I said, I was just Facebooking with Kim, and we just got to talking, and Next thing I know, I had 1, 2, 3, almost 4 many albums done. So, and then this was, okay, so Cheryl did the little flip thing, and I added pockets to it. I honestly can't remember if she did that or not. I don't think she did. I think hers were just the flaps, but I'm not sure. But I added pockets to mine just to give her a little extra, you know, space. And then this flips open. And instead of flipping down, I made it flip to the side. So it flips like that. This part pulls out. And, of course, the waterfall. Now with these ones, I kind of goofed. I made the spacing 1/4 of an inch instead of 1/2 an inch. Had I done it 1/2 an inch, it would have filled up the whole page. But I thought it was kind of cute. This way anyway. This way she can put like a 5x7 photo if she wants to. Left the back plain. And then there's the back page. Oh my goodness, why do I keep doing that? I'm forgetting what I'm doing. And then of course some more seam binding. So there's that one. Let me tick that off to the side. And then this one. This was, I cannot remember for the life of me the name of this paper. It was by Recollections. It was one of the $5 pads when the Habitat pad came out. And the next pad, which I'm going to show you. I also can't remember the name of that one. But this one had like all the tailor stuff to it. With the sewing theme. So I went through, and Kim and I were talking about fussy cutting. And I told her how I'm not really good at it, but I got to practice at it. So I fussy cut the spool and the thimble and the little flowers, because this was all 112 by 12 sheet. So, and I wanted to get it on here, so I cut it all out, cut the ruler. All Recollections, except for the butterflies. Those are Prima. And then these are all Recollection flowers. So this flips open. So it's all buttons and sewing, and I thought that was really cute, so I left that alone. She can choose to leave that there and put a photo here, or, you know, whatever she wants to do. And these pull out. And front and back is the same, so. And then a couple flowers here. I did the top hat with a little ticket on the side. A couple of pull-out tags here that I fussy cut out from the sheets. This one comes out and open. I loved the plaid and the top hats and the teals and just the colors of this. Was just awesome. And I love how it says tailor-made, even though it's not spelled the same way, because I'm T-A-Y, of course. And this flips open. A couple more tickets and ledgers and customer orders and fun little tags in this one. And I fussy cut that paper, or the clothespin. I was so proud of myself. This flips up and flips out. Nice newspaper. I just loved this paper line. I'm so glad that I'm finally putting it to use. Okay, this flips over. TaylorMade. I cut out this little ticket and I shoved it under there so she would know, of course, that she can use it. These were just some of the scraps that I had from the leftovers, and I didn't want to, you know, just toss them in a box somewhere. This is kind of like an all blended page, the way it all laid out, but I like it. Chevron, top hat, some flowers. This folds open. I did a lot of side pockets on this one now that I'm realizing. These tags I bought from Staples, and then just put my scraps on there. Some cork butterflies, the buttons, and again these flip out to have the pull-outs on the inside. Just, you know, room for extra photos. Oh, I need to glue that down. Man, I'm sure glad I'm showing these to you guys. And then this pulls out. I'm going to stick a white paper here so I know to look here so I know something's wrong. And again, this one here, this pulls out. This was supposed to sit this way, just so she knows that it's there. And this is just a front and back placemat. This comes out and open. Favorite page by far. Sorry it blinded you. There's a lot of, I don't even know what that's. It almost feels like plastic, but it's not plastic. I don't know what that's called. So the scissors, the spool, the buttons, and measuring tape and keys. I just loved it. So much fun. And then of course here is, see now here I did the half an inch, but here I added washi tape. So, and I left them plain on the back. Yep, there's one extra one down there. And then here I added the little ruler on the side so it wouldn't be so plain Jane. And then this back here, this is all like solid. So I thought that turned out really cute. Of course, seam binding on the side. And then I'll show you the one that I'm working on now. I was hoping to, and this is another reason why I'm keeping the video short, because it's 2:45 now. I was really hoping to finish this one before I started the video, and as you can see, I'm almost done. Not quite. Still need to embellish it, still need to punch my eyelet in, and finish my waterfall page, which I apparently need to fix. So, here's the cover, and I can't remember the line for this for the life of me to save my life either. Because I don't know, I went through this phase where I had to rip all the papers out because it was easier just to skim through the papers and pull one out at a time instead of leaving them in the pad. Don't do that, that was a mistake. Because now I don't know what anything is. Anywho, so flip this one open. This is another one. If I can get my hands on this one again, I will, because I love it. Lots of gold, pastel. I don't know if you can see the lanterns in there. The fans. Really, really pretty. And this one, of course, I still need to make the booklets. And I have some tags floating around in this mess somewhere. These are pullouts, but I haven't made the tags for these yet, but they are open. So I'm going to make those. And I got my tags done. Except for my last one, I think. That bolt's open again. These, I did all pockets on this one. All the back pages have pockets. Love it. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. There's pink fans and some, I don't know what this is called, but squares amongst squares, what I'm calling it. That one feels a little tight. And the pink page with the flowers. And again with the pocket on the back. And you can see the pink lantern a lot better than you could the blue. I thought this was really pretty. I don't think I'm going to do any embellishing on that one. I don't think it needs it. The blue lantern again over here with some cherry blossoms kind of falling in the background. And some orange flowers. That looks kind of crazy on the screen. And another pocket here. That page. And then the birds flying across. I love the, it's called parasols? You know, the little umbrella thingies. This flips open. And then this page is going to attach here. I'm not done with it yet. And then this one's going to flip open. And it also has a pocket because I goofed. You know, it's okay. Extra pockets. And then the flowers up top. And then this flips over. And this is supposed to be the waterfall going in the opposite direction. So I'll figure out how to fix that. And then, of course, I need to punch, embellish just a little. That paper's just so pretty. I don't know how I'm going to embellish it. So, yeah, I've been working my little fingers like craziness. So, I'm going to try and figure out what I'm doing for next week. I feel really bad because I don't have a project this week. Sorry, something's trying to, oh, and it fell off anyway, right, oh, into my water. That's fantastic. So, let's try not damaging everything along the way. Good thing it has no wires on it, it's just the camera itself. But, I'm going to try to figure out what I'm doing for next week. I like to try to do something different. I think that's my biggest thing. I don't like to do repeats. And I was going to sit here and do an album with you guys the way Cheryl did it. And if you're not subscribed to her, you gotta go check her out. She's amazing. And if you are by chance watching, hi Cheryl. And if not, that's okay too. But I was thinking about doing that. I'm like, no. I just did the Hawaiian album. And, you know, I was working on the hot air balloons for Kimmy. And I'm like, no, I don't want to make another one of those because I already made one. And I don't know. I'm like checking out my craft room. And I was like, oh, I'll do a canvas. I'm like, wait, I just did that. So I'm trying to make sure it's not, you know, the same thing over and over and over again. I want to do something different because I want to learn different things. So if you guys have any suggestions, throw them out there. You know I'm always open to ideas. And, oh, I got a drop of water on that. You guys know I'm always open to suggestions and ideas, because not that I've run out of mojo or, you know, anything like that, because apparently I've got more than I thought I did. I've seemed to run out of ideas. Does that make sense? Yeah, so that's where I'm going to leave it for right now, guys. I'm sorry. I know. Kind of boring, huh? I didn't do an hour-long video. I feel really bad, because I enjoy doing my hour-long videos, and I enjoy spending time with you guys and getting all my wonderful, amazing comments and having conversations with everybody, and kind of a letdown this week, but that's alright. We'll get back onto the groove next week. Like I said, trying to figure out what I'm doing. Try not to do the same thing. I want to learn something new. I think that's my thing right now. I've done the canvas. I'm doing the mini albums. I don't want to do a mini album on my Saturdays, because my Saturdays are my free time. You know, I'm already doing these throughout the week. I want to do something different. Does that make sense? So, alright. Like I said, I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. 26 going on 27 minutes. That's about as short and sweet as I can make it. Of course, we all know that. I hope you guys have a fantastic, awesome, crafty week. This week is going to be very exciting. Scarlett is turning 5 on Monday, and she's very excited about it, and she's doing her countdown, and she knows she's going to have to get shots, and she's going to start school soon. She's very, very, very excited about it, like, beyond crazy, like every 5 minutes. So I have one more day left, right, Mom? I have one more day left. How many more days do I have till school starts? When do I have to go get my shots? So she's having a blast. Yeah, so that's how my week's going to go, because Monday is her birthday, so Thursday is my oldest birthday, and I will officially have a teenager in the house. Y'all wish me some luck. I'm going to need it. So, anywho, I will talk to you guys soon, and like I said, I'm going to try to come up with something good next week. And, yeah, you guys take care. Bye, guys.